It's always building. I believe training camp is a time to build. It's time to bring that chemistry together again after a summer being separate from the other guys. Set the standards for the season, the pillars of what coach expects from everyone, and for the guys that be here, from last season, is also teaching the new guys, what we are about and the things they need to do to contribute to the team.
But having been through so many, do you still get excited this time?
Yeah, for sure, every time. I think the older you get, the more excited you get too sometimes because you understand, how lucky you are to be doing this.
Have these last couple days been more productive, having everybody, Kyle, back out there and you doing a bit more than you were doing a few weeks ago?
Yeah. I think for the whole team, and just getting, like I said, that timing together, the little chemistry, the reads, the body language, all the things that we always talk about. When you put it all together as a team, it's always easier. You can obviously at practice go to the sideline and talk about it. You can stop it, but the guys have been here. We were all pretty much in the same page, and you can tell that we played together for a second.
How big was the role of that, not instant chemistry, but the chemistry you guys developed in the run to the championship last year, and how big of a role would it play this year?
Huge, and not just the chemistry and the understanding, is the trust that what the guys are about in crunch time. How much are willing to put on the line for the guy next to us, and what we're about as human beings. So obviously, when you go through a very long playoff run and successful playoff run, that builds a lot of trust and love.
Is there any motivation in trying to show people you guys can get this done without Kawhi Leonard?
I think we haven't mentioned that Kawhi ever. I think you guys, obviously, you guys have to, but we don't think about it. We don't talk about it. He's moved on. We moved on, and we about something different right now, and we're trying to build. And continue to build, who we are as a team. Regarding who's on the floor, we're going to be the most unselfish, the toughest team, regardless who's out there.
Marc, have you ever been load managed before in your career, and how was that for you?
I think after it was a year where I had a foot issue that they managed me a little bit in Memphis, and it's all for your benefit. Like, you have to understand, it's about the long process, and it's being ready. It's about being ready later on the season. As a competitor, as a player, you don't always love it, but you have to understand it and see, what the plan is, understand it, and be on board with it.
Dick has been holding use a higher usage offensive player this year than you might have been at the end of last year. Is that looking forward to that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. In Spain, obviously, I had also this summer a bigger load offensively. It's a matter of it's a mindset more than anything. I mean, the ball goes through my hands a lot, anyways. So it's a matter of me looking at the basket, understanding the angles and how they play me, and what the what spacing the offense is going to try to create.
With this team, there's a contractual uncertainty with you, with Serge, with Kyle, well, less with Kyle now, but with you guys. How do you approach this season in terms of the possibility that if things didn't go well, you might become an asset rather than a teammate? You know what I mean?
I'm always going to be a teammate, and I'm always going to be an asset. So you control what you can't control. You can't worry about the things that you can't control. It's just too many pieces moving. You'll be over your head. I think it's about having fun, doing your job day in, day out, and I can't worry about the things you can't control. You'll go crazy.
Well, you think in smaller segments, right, in terms of addressing problems day to day, right? As
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that's my mindset as a human being.
Yeah.
Is it a fair assessment that you played more basketball in the last 12 months than you've ever played in your life?
I played for a while. in my life.
Yeah.
But I think putting it all together.
Yeah. In that one
The longest run I ever had in the playoffs, obviously, and then playing, for another 2 months for the Spanish national team. But I wouldn't change a second of it. You got 2 championships out of a full year, and who would have told me that? Started training camp last year in Memphis that I would be in this position.
Every time we've asked you about it, you always said you feel good. Are you surprised how good you feel, given how much basketball you play?
Yeah, but I think the mind has a lot to do with it. Mind controls a lot, and it's about keeping it fresh as well, keeping your mind fresh, and having a positive mindset about everything that goes on, and taking care of your body. And I think here, the team does a great job of putting all the resources that you need to have your body ready and your mind too.
Fred was talking yesterday about how obviously a championship doesn't do anything for you going into this year. but there is certain experience, and you do take away certain things that can help you this year. So what are those things?
Experience. I think any experience that you go through life, it's positive, and either it ends good or bad. I think you always got to take the positives or the negatives and turn them into positives and learn. And I think experience from last year, you can learn 1,000 things on how to manage emotions, how stay in the moment, how we did, when times the things didn't go the way we wanted. We were down against Milwaukee 0-2, and we never, panicked by any means. We stayed together. We started 0-1 at home against Orlando. We stuck together. I thought, as far as the team goes, we did a great job, and as players, of staying in the moment.
Other than from us, are you still getting peppered with questions about last year from like your new teammates or from people in your life, or did that stop pretty quickly?
My life is pretty simple, so and my circle is pretty small. So I think people that around me understand, pretty much that it's a passion about a new leave, a new page, and we're all ready, to take on the new challenge, and we're all very excited for it.